Hey y'all, what's poppin'? What's going on? It's at Momomiler, and tonight we're gonna interview. We have an interview here with Trsnuque, and I just want to introduce him, y'all. He's here. All right, Trsnuque, come out. Hey, you good?
Yeah, I'm all good. All good. Made it here all right.
I just want to make sure I have your name correct because I might mess it up. It's Trsnuque. Great. Okay, Trsnuque. So his name is Trsnuque, y'all. So I just want to talk a little bit about how I met you first. I know I met you in Toronto at a bar. It was at Pavilion in Scarborough. And I just want to talk about, like, were you there planning to perform, or were you just there, like, to have a drink and have fun with your friends?
Yeah. I had plans to perform there with a couple of other artists. We had that all set up, and then met you there, and we got all this interview all set up and everything.
Wow, great. So yeah, I went to have a drink, y'all, and I wasn't even planning to like meet. I was just like out of coincidence I had met him, and along him with a couple other artists. So I want to tell my viewers a little bit about you and how you started doing music and stuff.
Well, I started music around when I was like 12 or so, just kind of like as a coping mechanism or whatever. Like I'd like make beats or whatever on the computer, like kind of dabble around with that and stuff. And then like when I was around 15 or 16 or something like that, I started picking up rapping or whatever and like singing and stuff like that. And then kind of build my lyrics off of that and stuff like that, and like kind of base it around my life and stuff. So I find that music really helps me around and stuff like that.
So have you been writing like before you decided to become like a rapper or a singer? Like were you writing personally? Like what was your hobby? Were you into poetry? Were you into entertainment? Like what were you doing before the whole music thing?
Well, before music I was kind of like it was always kind of music though. Like it was like not always singing and rapping though, like more like making beats and stuff like that. I kind of dropped the making beats thing, figured out I wasn't too great at it, so just keep to singing and rapping and stuff. So
all right, cool. So how long you been performing? How long you been going? Was that your, like, when I met you, was that your first performance, or were you doing like performances all over T-Dot and stuff?
Yeah, that night you met me, that was actually my first performance, my first live performance at all. So yeah.
Okay, so how did you think you did? Were you nervous?
Yeah, I was actually really nervous. I did a few more shows after that though, or like performances and stuff, so I felt a lot more comfortable after that. But yeah, definitely want to do more though.
Well, I thought you were cool. There was a couple different artists there too. I think you were mad cool, and that's why I stepped to you and said, do you want to do an interview and, maybe talk to my viewers? Yes. Okay. So let's talk about your track, Blackberry. It's playing in the background right now. I just want to say, dude, I love the track. It's totally dope. It's giving me the retro 80s, early 90s vibes, like when I was younger. It's like really old school vibes, and that type of music I find is a lot of artists are like tuning into that and are making beats around that. Tell me what inspired you to write that, and what inspired you to get into that type of music?
Yeah, so I actually wrote that song like kind of like as positivity or whatever through like this whole 2020 COVID madness stuff or whatever. So I was like people need some positive vibes right now, so I was like, let's just make something like that's like kind of retro but like good vibes, like the beat kind of like has like that good vibe or whatever, like makes you happy or whatever, like boosts like all those good vibes or whatever. So that's why I tried to make it like kind of like a happy song.
Well, it's definitely a happy song. I want to tell my viewers, you guys go out and stream that track. It's Blackberry. He has it on all platforms. We're going to talk about it a little bit more. So tell me about the production. Like, who did the production on the beat? And was it done in the studio, or do you have a home studio at home? Like, where do you do most of your music? Make most of your music?
Yeah, so the beat was created by Just Dan Beats, and I purchased the beat off him and then recorded in my own personal studio at home. And didn't take too long, probably like 2-3 hours or whatever, to finish the song, got it all mixed and everything, and then posted it.
Wow. So like it was a real like quick thing, like a day or so?
Yeah, definitely like shorter than a day. Like it doesn't really take me too long to record or whatever. Like I'll kind of like make up some lyrics or whatever, just kind of go off the top of my head and then write to it, kind of make my own little thing or whatever.
Okay, all right. So, tell me. Okay, so tell me what else you're working on? Like, what else are you after Blackberry? I know you have another track. You had posted on your IG. Tell me about that one and like where are you gonna take that? Are you working with the same production as for Blackberry?
No, that one was actually created by a different producer. I recorded that one. Took around like the same time as Blackberry did. Yeah, it went pretty well, I think.
Okay. And what inspires you to write right now? Like right now we're going through a different time, as you know, and I think a lot of people are at home right now and a lot of people are doing a lot working from home and being creative and coming up with different ways to kind of vent or express themselves because of what's going on in the world. What inspires you to write? Like where do you get your mojo, so to speak, from to write and create?
I kind of I started writing just to like for myself or whatever, like just to like put my thoughts and emotions into like something, like get it out there or whatever. And then I started realizing that I was like impacting people's lives like through like what I would be writing or whatever. So like I was getting a lot of positive feedback, which continued to like help me like continue to write and stuff like that. So that's mainly why I started writing and everything, and like just to like give people positive vibes and stuff.
Cool. And I just want you to tell the people, because you're not exactly from Toronto, tell me where you're from and what's it like out there, because I know it took you about 2 hours to get here tonight. So tell me about where you're from a little bit. Like maybe my viewers can resonate with that. Tell me a little bit tell us about that.
Yeah, I'm actually from like a small little town, like Country Road or whatever, like close to like Kitchener-ish. So it's not too bad out there. Grew up there like my whole life basically and stuff. So
okay, so you've been there your whole life. So do you have family in Toronto, or how are you affiliated with coming to Toronto? I guess just because you grew up in Ontario.
Yeah, like basically that. And then I do have some family up in like Niagara Falls area, but like I mainly come down to Toronto for someone I met down here who got me my first concert or whatever, or first performance. Then we started working together more, and I started coming down to Toronto more and stuff. So.
And do you want to tell us, like, I know you have your second track out. The other track, what's the name of the track?
Know My Name, featuring TR Atlas.
Okay. And yeah, so what are you working on moving forward? Like, what are your goals with your music? Where do you want to be in like a year or so?
Yeah, like in a year or so, I hope I'm doing like pretty good. Want to have like definitely build a bigger fan base, and like try to do more live performances and stuff like that, and try to impact as many people as I can. Like just leave a positive impact on people.
Okay, it sounds good. I just want to say I love first of all, I love how many times you use the word positive, because that's what I'm on right now. That's my vibration. Just attuning to my higher self, and I feel like that's like when I met you, I kind of felt that vibe, and the positive higher vibration vibes, and I love it. So do you want to tell everybody like where we can get, like where can we stream Blackberry? Where can we stream the other track? Tell them all your platforms, all your social medias, where they can get at you.
Yeah. So my Instagram is Trsnuque. I post like basically all my updates and stuff like that about my music and stuff on there. And then I also have Twitter, TR_Snuque. And all my music is under Trsnuque, under all platforms or whatever. So that'd be Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon Music. Anywhere you think music is, that's where it be. YouTube as well.
Cool. And I just want to know, are you planning to work on an album? Are you planning to do a full album? And are you looking to get signed? Like, are you looking to get signed in Canada, or are you looking to take it abroad and go to US? Like, what do you I just wanted to get the feel of what you're thinking.
Yeah, so I actually do have plans to release an EP sometime, either next year or something like that. Eventually, I think I do want to get signed. Not too sure yet, just because the independent like artists or whatever, like there's like a lot more opportunities for independent artists now, especially now because of like COVID and everything. Like I feel like it's better to be independent than like be under a label or something like that. But I think in the future, yeah, I could see myself like signing something or something like that.
Cool. That sounds great. I'm excited for you, and I'm just thankful that you got here, and everything. And you're safe, and I look forward to listening to your music. And if you ever want to come back and premiere a track, or anybody else that wants to come and premiere a track, let me know. I'd love for you to come again. And so I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for coming out. And I want to tell them, all right, you guys, so go and stream Blackberry. You heard him. It's on all platforms. Also, he has his other track. What's the name of the track? Your other track? Know My Name. Go check his IG at Trsnuque. Trsnuque. My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. Trsnuque. Check his IG. That's his IG. And go stream Blackberry, okay? All right, y'all. Have a blessed night, and thank you for tuning in. Peace.